Hello, guys. Welcome back. Loki went hunting, so pagan story are we're back to on Earth's household. I forgot Loki is Odin's brother, very muchly so. We can say blood brother, but you know what I mean. They decided to give me all day with Hermes. In fact, they insisted I take it. And let's just say that if the past has taught me anything, it's that no matter what he says or does, I can always read these ulterior motives and we go together about as well as nitroglycerin. I heard if you want to destroy things, you do. And I made a video for you guys explaining what happened, but then, like, after I made the video and I'm uploading it, I get this kind of like flash in my head of I'm walking through a field hunting and a fox is going out to my right and a wolf is going out to my left, and the quarry is looking at the wolf and the fox and looking at the wolf and the fox, and I'm the one they should be looking at because I'm the one that chased them out of the territory. I heard, yeah, you really hate him, don't you? Yeah. He hates Hermes. He hates him with a passion. I should have known when he was crying and saying that's his brother and he loves him. He fucking hates him with a passion, probably because Loki and Odin would be very happy with Loki-Odin territory. All Norse gods always welcome, but Loki-Odin territory, that's enough for them. And this wasn't Odin trickery, and this wasn't Loki trickery, it was just they let Hermes be Hermes the way he is with me, and he gets very domineering, and, remember, he stole something yesterday, and then today he demanded something from me, demanded another offering. Loki and Odin can ask for stuff out of the blue at random because I love them and I trust them to the moon and back. And if they want something, I know they have a good reason. Or if they just want it, what the hell? They can have it. This was rude and imperial and demanding. And I felt a little bad, but then I thought, no, fuck you. You just stole stuff yesterday and told me that was payment for something, which was very horseshit. And you're a laughter wrecker. And Loki was like, he was just gonna let nature take its course, because Loki knows I can't be worked with by dominating me and backing me into a corner, because the she-wolf will come out and the she-wolf will just chew a door right through you and go running on her merry way. I heard, yeah! And Odin was so happy. Once the dust had settled and they were sure that I understood that I cleared out my own territory, because I think the parting words were, how dare you, and get out of my territory, get out now. And I said, my territory. And it was what I think Odin wanted all the time. And I think all the other Greek gods actually, wanted it. I think the only one who thought he was going to come in and dominate was Hermes. Dionysus will drop by every once in a while, but really he and Athena are the only Greek gods I can really have a good working relationship with. So yeah, that happened. And I think the only thing I got out of Pinterest today, because I try to use Pinterest because sometimes I try to use it as an oracle board, results will vary, is that I think Artemis was like, why don't you come hunt in the woods, because obviously you don't want to put up with his male bullshit. I think it's the only thing I got out of it. Odin wouldn't care. Odin would be like, that would suit you more. It won't suit you to be with someone who's demanding and demand you submit. And why do you think his statue got broken? Because remember, his statue got broken by the Odin shirt, and Odin was like, oops. It was on purpose. I know it was. Odin likes his people treated well, but as you notice, he's stepping up his lessons. Now his lessons are, okay, I'm not only going to give you what you want that isn't good for you, I'm going to see if you can sink or swim once you get it. And that was today's lesson. And Loki's lesson was Loki and Odin were circling around and distracting the prey, so to speak. And they were like, you got this, baby, you go ahead. And, I didn't do it to be mean, I didn't do it to be cruel, but I was like, Hermes made two big fucking mistakes. One, he tried to dominate me in my own territory, and this is my fucking house. What did you just say to me? And two, he tried to take the rights that Odin and Loki have. And what's the unspoken rule of this household? Only Odin and Loki have those rights. Every other deity in the universe seems to understand this. And it was like, okay. Because he was getting that peasant tone with me, that he was talking to a peasant. I was like, you just signed your fucking death warrant. You were gone. I don't know if I have any kind of gifts, but I've noticed Odin tells me I do pick up stuff from gods, and this isn't special. I think a lot of us do that we're not necessarily supposed to. And I would hear what Hermes was saying, but I would like hear beneath his real intent, and it was like, you're going to submit to me. I'm going to dominate you, and this is going to become Hermes territory. And I was like, bull fucking shit. No. I'm not, I'm not submitting to you. And all of a sudden, it was just like this angry wolf jumping towards Hermes, and that was the end of that. And, guys, I didn't do it to be a jerk or be immature. In fact, I even tried to spend time talking to Fenrir because I trust Fenrir's advice. And Fenrir is the one that can calm me down and get me really cool and make me feel very, safe and warm. And Fenrir goes, well, why are you so calm with me? And I said, because I trust you to the moon and back. You're my family. You've got my back. I said, I don't fucking trust him and I don't fucking like him. I'd like to bite him. And Fenrir goes, well, trust your wolf. What's your inner wolf saying? I said, that is my inner wolf. My inner wolf's like, I don't fucking bite him and run away is what I'm gonna do. So, he actually didn't seem to think I needed to be very aggressive about it. He was like, why don't you just politely tell him to leave? But Hermes got this attitude he gets with me of, you will listen to me. I'm like, oh fucking shit, the only one that gets to take at home with me is Loki. And then I tell Loki to go fuck himself, and he goes, how would you like me to burn your house down? And then we have a fight, and Odin comes over and he's like, what's going on? He threatened to burn the house down. She won't listen to me! And Odin's like, you're both giving me a fucking migraine. Just shut up and get along. Yeah. Okay. So that's his household on a daily basis. And for those of you that are worried because you're like, I'm not having all this communication, it's like I get these feelings and my brain interprets it into words. Does that make sense? Like you hear it in your mind's ear or something, or you see something in your mind's eye. It's not them appearing physically, though Loki sometimes being the little shittiest picks up random plushies at like 3 a.m. and throws them at me. But it actually felt good to stand up for my territory and snarl and say, you get out, because I didn't realize, one, that I was so territorial and would stand up for my territory, and two, that I would stand up for my family. And I'm like, oh, gosh, are my family? What did you just say about my family? And that was the end of that. And when I chase one out, the whole family gets to go. So we're back to an all-Norse household, and this time it's my fault. If you guys still want me to do God of the Day, I will. I'm thinking maybe Fenrir next, or maybe Hell. Let's just wait, see what the Norse muses tell me. Odin will be happy to do Odin every day, and Loki will be happy to do Loki every day. But Loki went hunting. Loki hates Hermes with a passion. With me, with you, they might be drinking buddies. But with me, I've found if Loki's acting like he suddenly loves a god that he normally hates and acts spiteful towards, yeah, Loki's Loki, but sometimes it's a Loki trap. And remember, Loki is a good god of hunting. He likes to go hunting, and he likes to go hunting with his brother. And little Fox is going to impress Big Wolf and show Big Wolf what Little Fox can do. It's kind of cute. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I knew it wouldn't last long, and I didn't know why. And I didn't know why Odin and all the Norse gods were so cool about everything. And once the dust had settled, Thor just walked back in, looked at me, and said, told you we're Norse. What's for dinner? And that was the end of that. So we have beef for dinner. Beef with a little sour cream and an egg. So there you go. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.